Hi there, it's Jen from ModernMedicineLady.com, the Empathic Mastery System, and I'm recording this video right as we are approaching the holiday season. And this is going to be a tapping video on delegating responsibilities and handing off tasks, even when the people we're giving it to can't do it as well as we can. And just letting go of some of that perfectionism so that we can just let ourselves relax and enjoy. And as with all my videos, you agree to take 100% responsibility for your own process. Don't go places that you don't belong. If I say something and it doesn't quite work for you, then change the words to work for you. So, side of the hand. Even though the truth is, I can do better. The truth is, I'm actually better at loading the dishwasher. I'm actually better at doing the wash. I'm definitely better at cooking so many of the dishes for our holiday dinner. And they mean well. But the people who are offering to help, they just don't understand exactly how I do it. And it will take me practically as long to teach them how to do it and to correct them on how to do it as it does to just do it myself. So most of the time, I just end up doing it myself. But I'm open to the possibility that I'm willing to delegate, and I can accept the trade-off of time for less than perfect, so that I can enjoy this holiday season, and I can take the support in the spirit that it is given, which is an expression of love and appreciation. Well, most of the time. Sometimes it is begrudging. And I'm okay. Right here, right now. So even though it's holiday season, and there's a lot to do. And to be completely truthful, I just like the way that I load the dishwasher, that I do the laundry, that I keep the house clean, that I cook a lot of the dishes. I just like the way that I do it better. And if truth be told, half the time I'd rather just do it myself because it takes less time to just do it than to try to teach everybody else how. But I'm open to the possibility that being able to relax and delegate and let other people help me is worth the trade-off. That maybe it won't be to my exacting standards, but I'll get more time. And I can receive this as a gift from the people who love me because they're willing to make the effort. And maybe, just for now, good enough can be good enough. So even though it's just true, I like the way I do things better. I definitely like the way I load the dishwasher better. I know how to load the dishwasher so that things get washed. honestly, I don't even understand how some people can load the dishwasher the way they do. It's so confusing. Like, why would you do that? Why would you put that in upside down? Why would you put the dishes in that rack? Why would you put the forks into the utensil holder that way? And oh my God, you just put a cutting knife in the dishwasher? It's true. I know how to load a dishwasher. I also know how to do the laundry. I know how to set a table. I know how to prepare all kinds of dishes and so many other things that I just do really well. I'm just going to own it. It's true. But right now, what I actually want is, what do you actually want? Is it time? Is it to be able to relax and let go? Is it to be able to accept help, even if it's not perfect? Maybe it's all of the above. And there's at least a big part of me that would like to be able to delegate now, that would like to be able to accept the help, even if it's less than perfect. And I'm willing to accept the trade-off of not my standards, but I get more time and I get the energy of other people making an effort because they care about me. And for right now, I'm willing to be willing to let good enough be good enough. But I do it better. I do it better. I just do it better. I load the dishwasher better. I put the dishes in the right place. I put the utensils in the right place. I know what rack things are supposed to go in. I put them in so everything gets washed. I don't put everything in so it's all smushed together, so that certain dishes are covered with food and blocking other dishes from even getting washed. I do it better. I know how to arrange a dishwasher. I do it better. When I wash the dishes, they come out clean. I do it better. When I wash the dishes, they come out clean. I know how to load a dishwasher. I know how to hand wash a dish. When I wash dishes, they come out clean. I do it better. It's just true. It's just true. And I do laundry better. I know how to look for a stain. If I pre-treat the stain, I put it in the wash. I know that I need to check to be sure that it actually got washed out. And if it didn't, I know to put it back in and do a second load. I know to check to be sure that the clothing smells okay. I do it better. I have these standards. I like the way I do these things. I like the results of the way I do these things. I like having clean, spotless dishes and clothes. I like when everything is clean and sparkly and smells fresh. The truth is, I do it better. And it takes as long to teach them as it does to do it myself. Why am I even bothering? It takes as much time to teach them as it does to do it myself. Why am I even bothering? It's so frustrating. I can tell them over and over again, and it takes as much time to teach them as it does to do it myself. I might as well just do it myself. I might as well just do it myself. I might as well just do it myself. It takes as much time to teach them, and they don't do it the way I want them to do it. I might as well just do it myself. 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 Let's take in a deep breath. And just notice what's shifting, what's coming up. So what I'm noticing, so even though I might as well just do it myself, because it takes as much time to teach them, and then the results are not half as good, or, well, maybe they're half as good, but the results aren't as good as what I would do. But I wonder if it's possible that this is a vicious cycle, that there's a certain learning curve, there's a certain hump, and as long as I keep doing it myself, we're never going to get over this learning curve. And I wonder if it's possible that I need to let them fail, that I need to let them do things to their own level. And if their clothing goes through the wash and they pre-treat a stain and they take it out after one wash and it's still stained, then maybe they get to live with stained clothes for a little while. Maybe they get to decide what they want. And maybe living with the clothing that way will start to help them to understand why they want to do it differently. And maybe if they unload the dishwasher and they find that the dishes were blocking each other and they're still dirty, they'll realize why they need to do it in a different way. It was so long ago that I figured this out that I even forget my own learning curve. I wonder if it's possible that they need the feedback, that they need to fail forward, and that I am preventing them from failing forward by continuing to do this for them. I wonder if it's possible that this could be an investment in all of our future. And that, yeah, it's gonna take as much time to teach them how to do it and to get less stellar results for a little while. But that's the price of delegation, of independence, and of spreading the responsibilities out. So maybe I can be willing to accept good enough is good enough for now and let them fail forward. So even though I do it better, maybe I can let this be a learning curve and I can let them fail forward. So even though I do it better, at least for now, maybe I can let them fail forward. I do it better, but maybe I can delegate anyway. I do it better, at least for now, but maybe I can let them fail forward. Maybe they need to mess up. Maybe they're in that learning curve that I was in so long ago, I can't even remember it. Maybe they just need to fail forward. Can I let them fail forward? Can I allow them to make mistakes? Can I accept the consequences of less than perfect dishes and stained laundry that smells a little? Can I let them fail forward? Can I let them fail forward? Can I let them fail forward? Can I accept this as a learning curve for them? No, I need to do it myself. It's just too uncomfortable. I don't like dirty dishes. I don't like stained laundry. I hate it when the laundry stinks. I'm going to have to do it myself. It's just too high a price. I'm going to have to do it myself. It matters more to me that the dishes are actually clean, because it totally, it disgusts me when the dishes have that film of grease left on them, even though they've been washed. And it really bothers me when the clothing still smells. I just don't like it. Can I let them fail forward? Can I accept this period, this learning curve? I wonder if there's a happy medium. Especially since I notice these things in a way that nobody else does. I have an attention to detail that nobody else does. Am I willing to let them fail forward? Am I willing to take the time to let them do this? Is the holiday season the time I want to do this? Let them fail forward? Let them develop their learning curve? Do I actually want to do this now? What would be less stressful for me? Getting help and having extra time? Although at least at first it's not even extra time. Or just doing it myself until after the holidays. And then it's done the way I want it to be done. I'm not having to teach. I'm not worrying about them failing forward. And my dishes are clean. And my clothes smell fresh. Even though I'm totally caught between these two parts of me. The part of me that really wants to delegate, that really wants support, and that is really willing to let it be good enough. And the other part of me that just cannot tolerate greasy dishes and smelly clothes. And food that is just not cooked to my specifications. I'm just acknowledging both sides. And I'm open to the possibility that I can find the solution that works best for me. So even though I'm caught between two parts of me, one part of me just wants to say, oh, fuck it. It's good enough. I'm going to delegate. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'd rather have time and connection and know that people are trying to help me, even if they don't do it the way I want them to. Because I want the support. I want to be able to delegate. And I want that expression of love. And I'm willing to accept that good enough is good enough. But there's this other part of me that gets really uncomfortable, like freaked out, just disgusted, skeeved out by the greasy dishes that have been through the dishwasher and the clothing that still has a stain on it and still has that lingering, underlying odor. And that part of me is just like, I don't want to tolerate this. I just want to do it myself. It's easier. So I'm just acknowledging that both parts are there, and I'm open to the possibility that I can find the solution that works for me. And I love and accept myself. So even though I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. Part of me wants to accept help. Part of me wants to delegate. Part of me is willing to accept that good enough is good enough. But there's this other part of me that gets completely disgusted by greasy dishes, smelly clothes, especially that subtle smell where you can't even put your finger on it, and food that just is not the same as if I did it. Part of me just wants to do it. It's faster, it's more efficient, it's just easier. So I'm just acknowledging both parts. And I'm open to the possibility that I can find a solution that really works for me. And maybe that means that some days I'm willing to accept good enough is good enough. That what I need is time and support. And then other days, clean is more important. And I'm willing to do the work myself until they have gone through the learning curve. Maybe it can be both and, as opposed to either or. The part of me that wants to accept help. The part of me that wants to do it myself. The part of me that really wants to accept help. The part of me that is disgusted by the way they do it. The part of me that wants to accept help. The part of me that needs things to be a certain way. The part of me that is willing to accept help. The part of me that needs things to be a certain way. Maybe some days I accept help. Maybe some days I need them to be a certain way. Maybe some days delegation and time is more important. And some days perfect cleanliness is more important. Maybe some days I accept help. Maybe some days I recognize that clean is more important. Maybe some days I say yes. Maybe some days I just do it myself. Maybe I can just know what I really need in each day. What do I need? Do I need time and support? Do I need clean and perfect? Do I need time and support, or do I need clean and perfect? Which do I need today? Time and support, or clean and perfect? And eventually, I can probably have both. But while they're failing forward, while there's a learning curve, I get to gauge, what do I need more of? Time and support, or clean and perfect? Just listening, just acknowledging, and recognizing what I need for now. Let's just take in a deep breath. So, I'd love to hear how this worked for you, what you discovered about the process, what unfolded and unraveled for you, and I'd love to hear how this plays out in your delegation dynamics in the future. So please, PM me, leave a comment below, reach out and tell me what it's about, especially in a couple weeks. I come back and leave a comment again. And in the meantime, I'm wishing you a glorious holiday season, or a wonderful season whenever you're watching this video. And if you are interested in learning more about the kind of work that I do, you can head on over to EmpathicMastery.com and or to modernmedicinelady.com and check out all of the things that I have to offer. So until later, I'm wishing you peace.